We see ourselves as the fintech centre of the world, and that's not just London, that's the whole of the UK. So we have this ecosystem, and it's an ecosystem that is totally unique. So as I always say, we have the rule of law, we have fintech, we have now the green agenda, green finance, we have insurance. But as long as we can maintain the talent, the global talent that comes to the city, a lot of these businesses that I talk to around the world, whether it's US companies, and we know how financial companies here in the US, in London, are very big, but they all love London, they love the city, and they have no intention of moving their headquarters anywhere else.
But how do you keep that global talent, Lord Mayor, when you have the Prime Minister's deal, which many have said favours fisheries over the financial services? And of course, a lot of the critics have said that the financial institutions, a lot of the banks, have been left behind.
So you keep that talent, and I hear what you say. Look, I mean, fisheries and the politics and financial, and we weren't part of the deal. And of course, we, as the City of London Corporation, we were pushing to be part of the deal. But it is what it is. In talking with all the big businesses, the reality is equivalence is probably not going to happen. I mean, if we can get to alignment, that is something which will be hugely positive. But all the business I talk to say, you know, we've moved on, and we can't. And let's hope we do come round the table. I hope it comes to that. But if it doesn't, then I have confidence that the UK will still and London continue to thrive as far as financial and professional services. Coming back to my point about this ecosystem that, to be frank, no one really can compete with.
Does it worry you, though, that London could be left behind as a financial hub?
No, it doesn't worry me. We aren't going to be Singapore on the Thames. That makes no sense for us. We don't want to go that way. But we will, you know, still have good regulation. You can already see a little bit from the Khalifa review what we're trying to do around listings to be more flexible, to compete with New York and other financial centres. We're set up in London to deal with the world. And so when the Prime Minister says maybe we're looking more to the Far East than we are you know, necessarily to Europe, and maybe our biggest competitor, I think, is really New York, not Frankfurt, Amsterdam or Dublin, then I agree with that.